Modified news article, narrative speech style. World Boxing, the newly formed body tasked with organizing boxing at the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics, has ignited global controversy by announcing a mandatory sex testing policy. This decision comes just as Algerian gold medalist Imane Khelif prepares to return to the ring at the Eindhoven Box Cup in the Netherlands. Imane Khelif, a name that rose to global prominence during the Paris 2024 Olympics, now finds herself once again at the center of a heated debate. The 26-year-old Algerian boxer made headlines when the International Boxing Association disqualified her from a March 2023 event, citing her failure to pass a chromosome-based gender verification test. The decision was immediately controversial. The International Olympic Committee, already in a tense standoff with the IBA due to corruption issues, questioned the validity of the test. In the end, the IOC allowed Khelif to compete based on the fact that her Algerian passport lists her as female. She went on to win gold in the women's welterweight division, standing tall on the podium with a defiant message: "I am a woman like any other woman. I was born a woman, I have lived as a woman, I compete as a woman. There is no doubt about that." But the debate didn't end in Paris. This week, as Khelif prepared to step back into competition in Eindhoven, World Boxing reacted swiftly, rolling out emergency sex testing protocols. While the organization admits its sex, age and weight policies are still in the works, it took decisive action. In an official statement, World Boxing informed the Algerian Boxing Federation that Khelif will not be allowed to compete in the female category at the Eindhoven Box Cup, or any future World Boxing event, until she undergoes sex testing. This move has only intensified the scrutiny. Last year, French outlet Le Correspondant published what it claimed to be a leaked medical report from 2023, stating that Khelif has a rare condition known as 5-alpha reductase type 2 deficiency, a difference in sexual development (DSD) associated with XY chromosomes, elevated testosterone levels, and internal testes. Despite these reports, Khelif had competed internationally for years without incident. She was present at the Tokyo 2021 Olympics and fought her way to the quarter-finals, without a whisper of controversy. Now, everything has changed. World Boxing's new policy places responsibility on national federations to verify and confirm the sex of their boxers. Failure to comply could result in penalties for both the federation and the athlete. Moreover, the organization has reserved the right to conduct its own testing independently. According to the updated policy, any boxer showing the presence of Y chromosome material and traits associated with DSDs will undergo further review by a panel of independent clinical specialists. This review may involve genetic analysis, hormone level profiling, anatomical assessments, and more. While World Boxing claims there will be an appeals process for athletes who fail these tests, the specifics remain vague. Will it follow the model used by World Athletics, which allows DSD athletes to compete in the female category if their testosterone is lowered to 2.5 nanomoles per liter for 6 months? That remains to be seen. The International Olympic Committee had long moved away from mandatory chromosome testing, scrapping it ahead of the 2000 Games. That decision was based on scientific consensus that the commonly used cheek swab tests were far too simplistic for the complexity of human biology. Experts warned that such tests could not accurately reflect an individual's gender identity or athletic advantage. Still, World Boxing has taken a hard stance. And it raises difficult questions about fairness, inclusion, medical ethics, and what it truly means to compete as a woman. For Imane Khelif, the fight is no longer just inside the ring. She is now caught in a global firestorm that stretches far beyond boxing. It's about identity, about rules, about who decides who belongs. She has maintained her composure throughout. She continues to say with strength and clarity, "I am a woman." As the world watches, the debate rages on. Is World Boxing enforcing fairness? Or crossing a line? Is science being used to protect sport? Or weaponized against an athlete? These are the questions that define this moment, and will shape the future of competitive sports. The story of Imane Khelif isn't just about a boxer. It's about an international reckoning in the world of athletics. And this fight is far from over.